Good morning today. Today we're not going to continue playing our Fringilla deck. What we're doing today is we're going to try out a new veteran deck. I've been playing the Quentleman tournament over the weekend. I finished in the solid mid, which is quite okay for my current rank, I would say. And I've seen this. I tried to rebuild it. I added my own flavor to it, and now I'm gonna try to see what it can do on the ranked ladder. Let's see. There we go. Veterans. Let's see what they can do. It's actually nice that, like, after playing so many decks with Nilfgaard, I can finally go back to Skellige, because Skellige is definitely my favorite faction. I would really like to play Greensguard, which is currently not an option, so let's see what veterans can do for us. Okay, we got two veterans. We have more Quark, which we can get rid of easily. We also don't need this one because we can discard it. With Svanrigger, it would be good to have it on his hand because we can discard for Svanrigger, but I don't know. Let's get rid of the Harpooner for now, because I think the Armorsmith against Henselt is better if he is going to start doing the machine spam. So let's see. Where are we currently? 3,000.
What do you want?
68. So the question is, I really want to get rid of this immediately. So I'm going to remove us.
What is it?
And I think I'll put a skirmisher into the graveyard immediately. Because, like, as soon as this gets redsed, it gets strengthened for free. So, and also my veteran abilities also buff it up, so it's a good start. Disabling his buff combo.
Trouble approaches.
If he now starts with his buff combo, he at least will have only one of them. I'm currently thinking if I should just call it away as well, just to be on the safe side. I'm not sure if this is a smart move, but oh, you know what? Let's just do it.
Do a great deal more for you.
Now he will probably start spamming some real machines, but at least I got rid of a crewman for him. So that's one thing. As I said, I'm not sure if this was a smart move, but I felt like it. So why not? We'll see if it was a smart move. There comes the crewman. And I'm going to start with my veterans now. The question is when to trigger Bran, because we will trigger Wolfsbane in our graveyard. It may be interesting actually if we go get Bran out right now.
I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Well, there's he used Shani now for one siege support. It's good Shani. If Shani comes out right now, it's good for us because then we just lose round one, and we already got like 2 gold cards out, which is nice because Shani is really helpful in round 3, which he hasn't now. Hasn't now anymore. And let's get out the radar, just so we're not losing tempo. Also, that's why the radar is in the deck. So that's probably the machine he wants to spam. So I'll fill my deck a bit more. I have no intention of staying into this round very long. If we can bait out the Henselt here, that would be terrific. Also, I have the Armorsmith. If he does if he gets my veteran down, I can heal it up.
I'm an officer
That's
and a
good.
gentleman.
Let's see what he's damaging. So now the armor smith really gets some value out. We have 6 with 8 here, so this is where we gonna use it. And I think we should heal up the Morkwork so we have it in round 2, like it ended round 3.
Greetings. Want to look over our stock?
So that was some solid value. Well, that's a shame actually. The tempo here wasn't really needed, but well, I actually could have played Grimace into this row as well, just like for the fog. But well, currently we're still up with tempo.
Seen it all already, and then some.
So I'm just staying this round one more probably. Like I think this is maybe the last round I stay in here, depending what he's playing. He hasn't played his Hansel, so I'm a bit afraid of that.
I pass on every 10th round.
You can also think of Svanriga here. Even if you play Svanriga, we are still 1 card ahead. And if we discard a card, well, it depends what we get. Let's see.
I swear on my honor.
Yeah, we don't need the Veil Harpooner. So, that's shit. If we would have restore here, I would actually get rid of Freya here, but well. Actually, we could contest the first round, I guess. And with our carryover and with Freya and Sigtryggr, we would have probably the stronger round 3. Except he saves Hansel for round 3. So, let's see. So it's 4 damage. And the thing is, if we get out this one, we'll actually set it up for our next round. So I'm really thinking of just getting it out. Maybe we should also Grimace just a Battle Maiden. Let's do that.
Have you nothing better to do?
Otherwise it dies and then we don't have a good Grimace target. So there we go. Well, that's a shame. Because 20 points are too much, I guess. Yeah, that's way too much. So the question is just, do we want to contest it or just... You know what, like, going down with 1 card up and having 2 Freyas is totally fine. Question is just, can he find a good Hansel target? Does it draw a good Hansel target or not? And like, if he does, then we may be in trouble. If he doesn't, it will be easy. We'll see. Oh, I don't really need that, I think. Let's get rid of Igni. We can actually use her to get Svanriga out again to discard the Skirmisher. Depending what he's playing now. I don't guess he wants to contest this round. And yeah, there we go. So we're still 1 card up. So I think it was actually a very good round 1. And now let's see what we do.
Just 1 morsel.
We keep the skirmisher in our hands because we will red the how is it called? Oh, you'll see in a second.
The goddess protect you from all evil.
There he is, Svanriga.
We move out at once.
Now we have a lot of Freyas, which is awesome.
Salutations.
We don't have anything to kill his siege support, which is, well, suboptimal. So we have 2 skirmishes in the graveyard. 1, 2. So we can raise at least 1 veteran before, which buffs them up even more.
Bow before modern Freya.
So let's do that.
You're gawking Arcanius marvels too.
Value-wise, we're way ahead of him.
I'm all ears.
Let's see what the Dijkstra brings. Muzzle? Well, he doesn't have really good muzzle targets here. Well, so 6 points. Well, that's not bad. It was a solid Dijkstra, I would say.
Modern Freya is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Let's get at the big guns.
Some overseas plundering in springtime.
Gotta wait with the last one so he can't Igni or Scorch the roll. Well, I'm really curious what the Hansel will be.
Well then, let's get to work.
Oh, he doesn't have a really good Hansel target, so that's good. So it was actually a good idea that we called his and Lucas his first siege supports. Now we're gonna pull the Death Mold here. And then he gets the siege towers out, which is going to hurt.
Men of Kedwen, attack!
Question is, does it hurt like too much? It's like 9 points ahead, like that's easy.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
There we go, second skirmisher and 8 points ahead. GG. The Wolfsbane is really important in round 1, otherwise you really lack in tempo. Since it's your setup round. Oh, we got new rank. You know what, before we start on with new games, let's just have a little bit of positive reinforcement and let's see what we have in the cats. Well, I think I want to have more crow's eyes. I don't want to craft them. And if you play like Nilfgaard Alchemy or something, like you need crow's eyes. That's nice, another elite. I only have 1 currently. Even though I don't play Reveal Nilfgaard. However, the Vanadal Elite are also good if you keep them like with Alchemist and a normal deck. I saw a mill deck with them, it was quite nice. Well, that's a shame. Nothing new. And oh, that's good. Finally something cool. And it's even animated. That's beautiful. So, and the last one is an animated drummer. Good then. Let's get back to work. Let's just see like how much scraps that gave us. Well, it's decent. I actually can already craft a legendary. A gold card, I mean. Legendaries. There you go. Half stone influence still. Anyway. So first experiment of the deck was successful. Let's see if it can win us another game. Oh god, Aridin. Oh, I hate Aridin. I actually was thinking if I should play an Aridin deck just to inflict the pain I'm getting every time I play against this deck to others. But What to get rid of? This is important for Aridin because it will do some better magic. We have Gramis, it's also nice. Okay, it's a pretty solid hand. I made there was a big risk actually for the last mulligan because it's Caliga. If I get Wolfsbane, like just have a dead card in my hand. But with the veterans, that's nice. Restore can actually also used here for the Battle Maiden, which is nice. So even though Restore is nerfed, I think it's still a pretty valuable card, especially in decks where you need to rely on getting stuff out of your graveyard again. Since we have no... Well, Svanrigger is not an optimal card here. Worst case, I can also use it to get a Priestess of Freya onto my graveyard to later restore it for quite some decent value. Here in this match, also the question when to pull Bran, when to pull out the Morkvark, since he will play with Feather. Yeah, there you go. Sets up first. Let's start off with one
Stars
veteran.
are all the trophies I need.
If it drags them into the frost, I have pretty solid, I say it, base to heal against. So let's get these out first. Since it's like 2 rows of frost, we could think of getting rid of it. Many will play the Hounds anyway, so the question is, do we really want to? Since I have the Armorsmith, I could survive with one more round with stuff on board.
And then some.
So now I probably will play a Drowner. If he plays a Hound, it would be... Yeah, there comes the Drowner. This is not a place where I play the Armorsmith just to heal him up again, and next round
Want to look over our stock?
I actually think I need to clear it. It's a shame that this stays boosted instead of... Oh, he even has a Raider. Well, it's a shame because I could have waited one more round, but it only boosts by 2, not by 3. Question is also, do I care about the frost too much? Because if I clear it, he will immediately put it back with his hounds. So I think I don't care.
Behold the goddess's wrath!
Mayhap you'll gawk at Arcania's marvels too one day.
I'll probably try to trigger more better than either clear or I just play Bran and look for the pass, so that the Wolfsbane will trigger in the second round. We'll see. It's tricky. This is the problem when you play against Vetter. I think I actually clear Vetter and I could then lose his Wild Hunt Raider.
Not you again!
So at least we have some boosting in there. Now comes the Hound. Actually, he actually does it here. That's interesting because I thought he will play it on the radar, but he probably moves. I don't know what he's doing. Let's see. I think it's the time for Bran.
Sit at my table and let's drink!
There's the Wolfsbane and the Morkvark.
Just one more circle.
We can end the round early if we want to. Especially if he pulls out like another frost here, then it would be my signal to actually leave this round. I'm also thinking of just using Lugos to get another skirmisher out, but like the skirmisher is currently at 7. How is he at 7? That can't be actually. I triggered already 2 veterans. He shouldn't be at 7, I think it's just not updated. I think it should be enough actually already to kill him. Well, let's see if he pulls out Frost in this row.
We move out at once.
Decoy, that's okay. Let's get rid of Freya, not because we can restore it. And we can decoy Svanrige to draw another card. There is the first. That's what I was thinking of. And this could be the... What happens if we pass now? Wolfsbane will trigger next round. We go 1 card up. I have powerful tools. Well, Wolfsbane will be wasted. On the other hand, like the longer I stay, like my Warcraft will die at some point. Still, we're not so bad in terms of tempo. Well, that was a shitty draw. He could pass now. If he places Erdin, it would be great because then we get another Weather Source out of him, which we don't need then in round 3. This is even better because he fills his deck now. There, another weather card from his deck. That's even better. It's not better, but now we have like all the weather on the board. Wolfsbane was for nothing. This happens. I'm actually thinking of. Question is if we need Wolfsbane. Like it's very good for tempo in round one. But other than that, because it's often wasted. Maybe I'm just playing it wrong. Maybe I should just play around the timing of it better. But well. So we're still 1 card up. I actually consider this good. Can't bypass because of the Mogwai. So we don't need a skirmisher. That's better. Because that way we can actually get the Grimmest out. And we can get it out with this as well. But I would rather use the Restore on a Freya. Because it gives us more value. Oh funny, there comes the carryover. Well, that's a good play. I'm currently thinking of just getting Svanrige back on the board. Just for... Oh, what do I talk about? It just can kill the Akimara.
I make the laws here.
Why didn't I see it? And I actually can get a skirmisher onto the graveyard with that. Double good. And I'm still 1 card up. It was the best play here.
I wonder how long it will last.
Okay, he wants to bleed me. Question here. Should I get Svanrige out? I could get Freya, I could get a skirmisher. Let's get Svanrige out.
What do you need?
We've no time to lose.
Igni. Well, I really don't think I need Igni. Igni is actually like the card I play least in this deck. I should exchange it with something else.
Death comes for you.
Oh really, he wants to keep playing. Well, in that case... Question is... we don't have a veteran in there. I have another Harpooner in there. So I could play Harpooner, but like it doesn't give me that much value than the veterans do. I have another skirmish in the deck, so if I rest a skirmish now, I can battle
Bow
Midnight.
before modern Freya.
So let's get the skirmish out.
Nothing like some overseas plunder.
It's also not bad because you buff it by 3 basically for the next round. And like, I'm not sure if he can actually like get 15 points to stay in this round. So he may pass already because we out-tempered him hard. So in this way, we may be safe. Because I don't see 15 points in his hand. I don't know how he would do that. Yeah, there we go. That's the pass.
Just one more circle.
So we got another harpooner. Which is nice, but do you want a skirmisher? No, I don't want. I would have wanted a Freya or a Coral. Let's hope if you get a skirmisher, it's not good. Let's just. Oh, there is Coral. Good, I would say. Let's play for power, right? Let's restore Freya.
We serve
It's already
her
8
who
points,
was
and
virgin
then
mother and crone.
we'll get out the 15.
Crack and eat me
It's
goodies.
gonna be 18.
Looky here.
So this was already like a 26 point play here. For round 3, this is awesome. Puts a lot of pressure onto him. If he doesn't have Scourge, you can't get rid of it. The muscle is nice.
Behold the goddess's wrath!
Let's not get in the way of the axe.
So there's another skirmisher. It's not as big, but it's still 12 points. We've got 15 point place. And there we go. Yeah, we win it.
I suppose.
Just the call for the sake of playing it. And we're 22 points ahead. What you see like with this deck is it just puts an enormous enormous value each round on the board, except the first round. So even though we lose the first round all the time, we just set up the later rounds and then win them. So that's okay for me. Let's see how high we can make the winning streak with this deck. This is actually a pretty good card. As I said, I played Gentleman 20 this weekend, and this card actually destroyed me in a new deck. First I believed it was alchemy, and then he milled me to death. Oh, I should really get rid of the Igni. It's just a dead card for me. And that's not a bad hand actually. Don't need Armorsmith against Foltest. Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay, that have been some pretty nice draws here. I guess he will swarm. So we try to extend round 1 as long as possible.
Onward! Attack!
So he gets all his swarming out. And then we try to dump big values on him in the later rounds.
Seen it all already. And then some.
Playing this is the first guy that's actually saying like, hey, I'm playing a veteran's deck. Prepare.
Trouble approaches.
That's shit. No way to get rid of it. So I don't care.
The time for blathering is past!
I don't want to die.
It's so powerful. We could actually play Gramist and let the fog tick. Because we will play a long round 1. So why not? Well, he has better clear. If he builds up the round even better, like he needs 2 more here, and then I can harpooner his siege support. Since he doesn't right now. Ooh, That's a wolf spin trigger I didn't want to have, but there it goes. Come on. I guess it's time to get Bran out because tempo-wise we will fall behind pretty quickly.
Me! For me!
Since Wolfspin is already out, let's get Skirmisher onto the graveyard.
Your stench.
Huh.
Long live it.
Boosting, boosting. So the question is here. 5 units, it's not enough. 1 more unit here would be perfect. Igni doesn't give me a lot of value. I could play it though, but then I could get rid of the siege support. On the other hand, I don't need to. Oh, it's hard. As I said, like I probably don't play Igni anyway. So let's just use
Any
it.
last words?
I really need to get rid of Igni. Even Eskel I think is better. At least like in the matches I'm playing currently. Maybe later in the meta it will be better again. If I pass now, we would be equal. No, we wouldn't. Because it's at the start of your turn. Good. Should have done the Harpooner before I played the Igni. Let's get Foltest out there because we can't come on his horn. Not in the next round at least. Oh, he has no armor. So he didn't buff, so we would have been equal. Like, let's see how much value he plays right now. Because I probably want to pass next round.
Damn it.
There we go. That's a good reason to pass. I could get another veteran out. Skirmisher. I could still keep up. Question is if I don't want to keep up, I guess. On the other hand, like, I really want to draw more of his cards, so just play another Skirmisher.
Not get in the way of me axe.
Just so it's out, and it gets to the graveyard. He can pass now, if he wants to do that. Then I get round 1. And he could drive us round 2. That's good. If I don't get it, I'm not angry at all. Because it all comes down to round 3 anyway. Well, let's see. Doom, doom, dee, doom.
As you wish, Lady.
Oh, he gets a Frost out. Well, so he probably wants to play like Frost for the next rounds, like in round 3 and such. Should I stay more into this round? No, I don't. I have Freya's. Let's utilize the potential in the later rounds. I still have the Battle Maiden, which I can use Restore on. And he can 2-0 me since I have 1 card up.
Just one more circle.
Well, that gets even better. Oh wow, that's in hand. That's in hand, like full restore hand. Like 5 reds here. Like it's just crazy. I could actually get Gramist out. Again, more Swanriga again. I get Svanrig out again, so I can restore like Freya. Because I discard a Freya with Svanrig. Or in this case I don't want to get anything. And it's like, this is not good. Like, why did he... Well, doesn't matter. Like, I'm one card up in the later round. And this, even though I lost the first round, it's just... Wow, it's getting even better. Okay then.
What do you need?
Where's my Svanrig?
I shan't let you down.
Battle Maiden. Do I need you? Yes, because I still have a veteran in my deck which I want to get out.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
I should do it before I get another Svanrig out.
Bow before modern Freya.
Seen it all already. And then some.
So we are equal cards. I'm 16 points ahead. Let's see how this will turn out. Okay. Round 3 troll won't get too much armor. So that's okay for
The
me.
mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
So, new veteran. 90 points ahead.
I've no interest in politics.
I don't like Sheila. Sheila is like just big power play. So, question now. I don't want to decoy Svanriga. I would want to decoy a Freya, I guess. To get... I have 2 skirmishes in my graveyard and 1 veteran. Then let's play another
Modern
veteran.
Freya is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Mayhap you'll gawk at Arcania's marvels too one day.
Veterans are nice because they stagger, so he can't scorch all of them.
Sure. Be glad to.
Okay. Doesn't really make sense, like he has no units in the graveyard which are really good in this situation. That's why he doesn't know what to pick from. And I'm out of tea. Well. Let's play another Freya.
We serve her who is virgin, mother,
Let's
and
get the
crone.
first one out. We're like 30 points ahead already. He can forfeit. Like, how will he? Oh, that's a good
I'm
target
itching
now.
for that battle.
Yeah, like no way he can get it.
Bow before modern
Play
Freya.
the last one.
Nothing like some overseas
Just for showing
plunder
off.
in springtime.
31 points ahead. It's just... That's why this deck is so good, because it just drops big points of value. I really like it. And I really like to play it way more than the Fringilla deck. Because the Fringilla deck is always a gamble. Does he have Scourge? Doesn't he have Scourge? With veterans you just play it. Like, it's just fun to play. So that's nice. Manticore Venom. Let's see.
Of course.
Another brand. Let's see what
Sit
deck
at my table
there
and
is.
let's
The
drink.
good thing about the new meta is that when you encounter brand, it could be anything. It could be the old Harpooner deck. It can be the new veteran deck. It can be like even other stuff. So you're not too reliant anymore, which is good. This is nice. We have 3 veterans, which is semi. Okay. Should take the risk and Nah. When you learn one when playing Skellige is like, if you have a good hand, you don't mulligan away because you always get Morkvark, you always get a Raider or something. You just don't do it. Anyway. Okay, starts off with Bran. Good thing here is like we already see what he's putting in his graveyard. If he puts Wolfsbane in his graveyard, I'm thinking of just giving him round 1 and using Bran later, like round 2 or something, so we get Wolfsbane in round 3. There's the Wolfsbane. I think this is a pretty nice tempo play. If he passes now,
Stars are all the trophies I need.
I will play Bran as well. It's 2. If I play now, it's at 1. Okay, there you go. He plays Cursed. Or some sort of Cursed. What I'm doing here is just dropping my veterans and waiting for the Wolfsbane to go off. Which will happen next round. And then he'll probably pass.
By the rates of Morhog.
Yeah, next round he will have so much tempo. The question is, I could get out my Wolfsbane. Then it will trigger in round 2 probably because he wants to bleed me. But I need to have the Morkvark out there as well. So let's get out the Morkvark.
My table and let's drink.
Just one more circle.
Now his Wolfsbane will trigger and he's probably gonna pass. I guess. We don't know yet. Amos would actually be not a bad card here. I could even think of decoying veteran. Nah, not anymore. Okay, let's see. We have, if you play this, we are at way too less. If we decoy this, we are at 3, right? So it's 12, 11. Just doesn't make sense to go deep into this round. Because we can't win it anyway that quick. Let's give it to him and let him have it. Now I have the Wolfsbane in round 2, which gives me the tempo advantage here. If his Similarity wants to pull it now before we are in round 3. Question, I think actually Igni is now not that bad. I also have Harpooners. I'm going to get rid of the Skirmisher now. Because I will use it for Lugos. I have now pretty big targets for Lugos, so this gives me at least like 16 point of values if I find a good target. Wolfsbane will trigger in 2, that's perfect, so we need to get at least units on the board. If he passes now, that would be smart. Because then Wolfsbane will trigger when I need to pass. It would be wasted and actually go 1 card down. Shit. Well, that was a mistake by me. Because I forgot that when I play Morkvark, we actually have the same carryover and he can dry pass. That's something I didn't think of. The good thing is now that I played against like Miro in this way, I know it for next time. Oh, that's nice, kinda. Because now I actually can play into this round.
Scars are all the trophies, ain't
Let's play another veteran. It's currently going on with my internet connection anyway. Or is it Gwent which is so slow?
I can help you if you wish.
Interesting. Well, it's a very interesting deck. I've not seen Emiron in a long time. I think the last time I saw Emiron was in a discard deck where he utilized the long ships, like the discard long ships. I could now actually discard Freya with my Svanrige. Tempo-wise I'm still good. Oh, there comes the Wolfsbane. Now I'm tempo-wise ahead, so I'll probably just use Svanrige. I mean, Svanrige is pretty good value in the last round. But I need to clear my cards, I guess.
I will prove my worth.
There's a skirmish, that's perfect. On to the graveyard with you. Let's see when he will pass the round. Because in this round he won't catch up with me. Thanks to the Wolfsbane. If he would just dry pass in this round, he would have gone one card up into round 3. Since he didn't, which was a big mistake from his side, I'm now ahead. Like ahead, we are now equal. But I'm ahead in this round. And I'm not sure if he can catch up this round. I'm actually pretty certain he can't. Also, long round 3 would be better for him, especially if he plays Cursed. Because he can stack more damaged units. And I guess that's what he's thinking right now. Like he's thinking if he should do it or not. But he still plays into the round. It's interesting.
You're coming with me.
Oh, he really wants to 2-0 me? Really? Or maybe just sets it up for a Secret for next round. So he has even more value out of it, but... Okay. Question here, should I play another Svanrige with Decoy? Or I'll probably just keep it for my Freyas. I could maybe try to set up this row for an Igni. But I don't have any other harpooners, so I can only move it once, which is why I don't do it right now. Let's do a stupid thing.
Gods, not a moment's peace.
Let's get a bear out. I mean, it's not stupid, but like, it's not that much value. But I want to see what he's playing right now to think if I should utilize the harpoon and Igni.
Wilfred, get up! Wilfred!
There we go. Depending what's coming now, they will get buffed up even more. It's interesting what you do now. If I get a Battle Maiden or something, would be good. But having 2 Freyas is also not bad.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Scars are all the
I could
trophies.
play like the skirmisher, but it's also buffed up this too, so in value wise it was like 1 point less, I guess. And I set it up for later rounds as well, and for if I now want to red it. So this is good because now I'm getting Igni targets here. I probably want to wait until this stuff is triggered. I'm probably going to get out like the skirmisher or the veteran. Should I get out another veteran?
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Seen it all already. And then some.
So otherwise we're still ahead. And it seems he really wants to commit to this round. So I'm hoping for the Igni.
Courage to fight the Velkarls, eh?
Can we somehow manage that these are not stacked? Also, like the Igni will get even better, like the higher his units are. I'm just thinking if we could just get rid of Jenga at the moment. Because I have like another skirmish in there.
I make the laws here.
Let's get rid of Jenga. Well, nearly get rid of Jenga. We're still like 19-point play. So we're still 25 points ahead. For me the question is, when does he pass? When does he realize he can't keep up and goes for round 3? Or like the thing is, just in round 3 I have the better cards. So I think he guesses that his only chance is now destroying me in this round. But he's unsure. He pulls Restore. So pulling Restore now, actually, I think he's now committing to this round.
Modern
And
Freyr
he
is
wants to win
patient,
it no matter what.
but she brooks no insult.
That's a shame that he played in this round. But I can still just wait. If we harpoon it, it will take 5 damage, then it's at 14. So I just would need to get rid of this thing somehow. I can't though. Can I though? If I use Fog? If I pull it here, restore Grimaced, pull the Fog, then I have 14 here, and I would have perfect lineup of for Igni. The premise here is that he doesn't play a bigger unit into this row now. Grimace is anyway still my best restore target at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. Now the Fog is not usable anymore. I can play Igni and just make him afraid. He will still have very high Marauders in the next round. And if he's afraid, he can still play it. Oh, come on, Graveyard. I think this is the best play here. It's getting dangerous right now because this deck is currently with reviving the Marauders. You can get pretty solid value on the board. But I think Igni now saved my day, but so would have Coral. I'm not sure about Igni. What other gold cards are there? Oh, there we get the pass. We go on to equal. We go on equal cards into round 3. The restore is actually semi good because you can only use it on a Grandmist. It's gonna be tight. He may win this.
Just one more circle.
This is good. Because with Sigdrifa we can now restore Svanrika. With Svanrika we can get rid of Freya. Getting rid of Freya enables us to restore the Freya.
May Mordron Freya watch us and keep us.
I swear on my honor.
Perfect. Just perfect. If he doesn't steal it, and he can't because he's Caliga,
I make the laws here.
I'm now able to get all skirmishes on the board. What was that? I don't care. Let's just hope for that he doesn't have Coral.
Bow before Mordron Freya.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
Also, Igni will be devastating because he could Igni both of my skirmishes.
By Hendel's axe!
Yeah, please do. Oh, that's good, because now I can stagger them. Yeah, it's the best play here.
We serve her.
Let's just
who
hope he
is
doesn't
burden,
have
mother and crone.
It's the Igni.
Looky here.
He doesn't have Scorch, Igni, blah blah. Coral? Not even Coral.
May Mordron Freya watch us and keep
Oh, that's
us.
interesting. Let's see what, like... He can't generate 32 points. Not even with Jenga, right?
Ah! Did it one day wrong.
No. Can't. Good! Another win! Woo! I like this deck. There we go. Up in the ladder. Still have a 70% win rate. Cheat sheet. So before we go into the next round, I'm setting up new tea. I'm back in a second. No new Tito, because there's so much chalk in my water heater. It's just not drinkable at the moment. Need to clean it afterwards, but didn't want to do it now because it would have taken quite some time. Anyway, the Toad Prince. It's actually one of the funniest enemies in Witcher 3. Boss fights.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
Good. There we go with Igni again. Okay. That's okay-ish. Don't want to risk the mulligan. Let's start with Veteran, let's see what he's playing. Let's see if he wants to trigger his Wolfsbane, and if you want to counter his Wolfsbane, or if you want to do something like last round where we do it way later and pass. Oh my god, he's playing a Queensguard deck. That means we don't need to hurry. Because we need Wolfsbane in round 3. But we want to have the carry over.
Behold the good ass's wrath!
It's gonna be interesting. If he has a solid Queensguard deck adapted immediately.
May Modron Freya watch us and keep us.
The thing about Queensguard is he doesn't have a bad chance of Queensguard against me because I have no muzzle. I have no graveyard steel. So that way he's kind of good with that. Well, let's play for tempo here. Let's take the first round. Don't want to give it to Queensguard.
Just one morsel.
So we're already like tempoing quite hard.
I'll take that treasure.
Okay, now he plays for thinning and for... Oh no, I actually used it to get the other Queensguard onto the graveyard. Svanrigdor. Should we play it? We could decoy the Battle Maiden to get another veteran out, but I think we need it for round 3. So let's do Svanrigdor.
I shan't let you down.
Let's discard the Queensguard so we don't have it anymore. We can't draw it anymore, we can't, you know.
Pansy.
There comes the Ceres. No, it doesn't. But it will come. So the question here is... We are not too far ahead. Oh, actually we are. We could pass now. If we pass now... He would need to go 2 cards up to win it, or he gives us the round. Because next round will the Wolfsbane trigger. So this is why Wolfsbane is good, like, but it's better if you're first, I guess, and you can out-tempo the enemy. Because now he can't pass, except he wants to give it a round. And if he plays a card, he needs to play at least 1 more card. There we go. Wolfsbane basically gave us the round now. The thing is, since Wolfsbane is going to trigger now... I'm thinking now, should I get rid of the Harpooner? But for the Igni it would be good, so I guess we just keep it. Wolfsbane should trigger now. So we actually have already 8 points on the board. He will get stronger in later rounds, so I think we're gonna want to take this round.
Seen it all already.
So let's play.
And then some. Glory to you.
He plays with Drake Bondu to buff up his... The thing is, I need to get rid of Drake Bondu immediately because he can't Sigdrifa anymore. He can use Restore on him, but then... I guess we just get rid of it.
Wow.
We could have bigger value targets for that, but for me it's just safer if he doesn't have Restore now. He can't rest it anymore. Then he can't buff up his Queen's Guard, and then we are safer.
Glory to
Oh
you.
my god, Summoning Circle. That's nice. Well, now can't get rid of it anymore. That's a shame. Now I can decoy it. Should I Grimace for Blood Curdling Roar? Don't want to restore Svanrigger. I would restore Battle Maiden, but I don't have any targets anymore. I have it in with the Harpooner. So yeah, let's go for...
Have you nothing better to
Let's go for the War. I was thinking about the Fog, but the problem is he will decoy this thing, this is Drake. So
I can help you if you wish.
now we would have a Fog target.
Boring just standing here.
Just careful there.
The only question is like how big will this Queen's Guard become? I could play enough Fog into this round and just... Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Let's just hope that
That is your brilliant
he
move.
doesn't have Grimace.
Truly.
But we'll see. We're one card down, but still 16 points ahead. Thing is, his Queen's Guard will be devastating. Okay, the Queen's Guard is already out, which is good. I could now... I could get 14 points from killing the Queen's Guard, but then he revives it and they're up back. Also, it's good for me if he has, if I have that much units there, because then I can harpoon at them, like I do with Emerald now. Since his Queen's Guard is out, like he doesn't have a big value swing anymore. The question is, can I out tempo him or not? I only have one skirmish in the graveyard. I don't want to pull stuff out of the fog. But I could. The stairs will come out again. 6, 7. Will be 8 damage, so that's still okay. Just need to shoot it doesn't die. And then we'll pull something else into the fog. Maybe like the harpooner.
Who wants to taste Skelliger Steel?
This one.
time for blathering is past!
I probably would have done more damage if we pull it here. But now I have fog target. Question for me is now, we could have, like, this would be the best Igni target. But now it's in the fog, so we should have thought about that, to be honest. We got here some pretty decent Ignis, 16 points, so probably we'll leave that into fog. I think I'm getting the Freya out.
Bow before modern Freya.
It would be
like
pretty tense match, I guess. Because we're 11 points ahead, which isn't much. The fog is ticking, which is good.
Calm yourselves.
And now he gets his Queen's Square, but it doesn't matter. Well, for next round it would matter, but no. I could get out another veteran.
Got no idea the mess you just made for yourself.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, he thinks about the Queen's Gate, but I don't want to let him into round 3, so...
Mayhap you'll gawk at Arcania's marvels too one day.
90 points ahead still. Oh, that's perfect. Now I have like 16... Actually, okay, now I'm getting fond again of Igni.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, this play alone just made me a fan of Igni again. And that's how I should be the Queen's Guard, I guess. Don't let him into round 3. What does he has in there? Well, there's not much he can do now. Nice. I love playing Queen's Guard. If it just would have been a bit better. Because it's like, Queen's Guard is currently so vulnerable to muzzle, to medics, to griffins, to caretaker, to what else do we have? Like the whole bunch of graveyard consumed from monsters. Monsters are hell to play against with Queen's Guard. Well, and since everyone now uses muzzle,
secure.
Mead! More mead!
good. Let's get rid of this one. We have 2 raider veterans, so I could get rid of 1 veteran. Of course, we draw the Mortwork. Okay. Well, Igni proved to be good. I think against Consume, especially against the buffed up Elder, it was quite good. So, okay. If he consumes it, it gets into my graveyard. So, as long as it isn't a Freya. Oh, that's nice. So I have an Armor Swift ready at my disposal.
Stars are all the trophies I need.
So now I'll use the Maiden to get it out, like to get the remaining veterans. Okay, once the pass early. If I get the Battle Maiden, it's more.
Behold the goddess's wrath!
So we got the first round. So This round I probably just will use Bran and pass, just to get Wolfsbane for round 3. And Morkvark, of course. That's pretty solid. So maybe he wants to get Morkvark by muzzle, but I still have Wolfsbane in my graveyard then. If I play 10 Svanrika right now, that would be some tempo play. Or I just dry pass here and get an equal card. Just dry passing. It's a very strange thing for a brand deck to do, but maybe 6 points are not too hard. He wants to go for big round 4, which is okay. More Igni targets. Let's keep it. I don't want to draw Wolfsbane or something. Maybe the question is when to play Bran, but I don't need it right now. The good thing is also I can use Gremist with a fog or something. Yeah, perfect. I immediately played into the first round, which is where Neckers are, where now his big units are. And it will tick quite good, I hope.
Have you nothing better to do?
I hope it doesn't run Griffins, but these monster decks are typically not doing that because they need their place in the deck for Neckers, Consume, Ren Warriors, Harpies, all the fun stuff. Slizzards, Slicers, I don't know how to pronounce them correctly.
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
A few caretakers. Oh, he doesn't.
Greedy fool.
I need to be very aware of what's in my graveyard right now, because he will try to interfere with it. Deathwish. Oh, that's shit. Don't need it. I mean, it's a 9, so I'm okay with it, I guess.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Let's get another veteran out for my
Stars are all
battle
the
lady.
trophies I need.
The good thing is the fog will tick here. Okay, sure. Play veteran.
Seen it all already.
Why not?
And then some.
Behold the goddess's wrath!
Okay, my values are getting quite good now. I still, tempo-wise, I'm up. Can we get rid of the Necker before he tries to spam us? We can kill it, but then another Necker will be played. I guess we need to... if you kill it right now, he can't... Well, he can because another Necker will be played, so never mind me. I think it's a time for Svanrika.
We've no time to lose.
Wow.
Praise be the bravest.
I think I'll probably use Bran to get a Freya into my graveyard. If I kill this one, this will tick down to 5. This will tick down to 4, and then I would have a perfect Igni target.
I make the laws here.
just don't want that he's using caretaker. Oh, there's another, which is gonna tick. If I move this out of the way, no, I move this out of the way. But then he probably gets what I'm doing. He probably plays another Necker Warrior in anyway. The question is, how quickly do I need to get get the soldiers out? I think the time for Bran has come. Also for setting up the Igni. Oh, actually, let's do it like. Yeah, I need to get a Freya.
Hide your stench.
Please don't play something into the... That's okay. I'm thinking now of moving this away so Wolfsbane can trigger at some point. Oh, I just restored a Freya to get the... Oh, that's better. Because otherwise you may steal it, which I don't want to.
Bow before modern Freya.
So there we go.
Crack,
Better we have it out right now than he's stealing it. We have now there too. We need to get rid of this 6 here, and then we'll have like the perfect Igni target. I'm pretty sure he doesn't allow it, to be honest. Because he could play anything to disrupt it. We'll see. I'm currently thinking of when to play this Griffin. Maybe I just play it as a filler. Okay. So the question here is 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. It's not enough, but this will tick now. Well, it doesn't matter. But I still could play it in because then it doesn't trigger too much hatchlings. So let's do it. It's still good value. You can only trigger 1 hatchling now. And now please don't play anything into the first row or I'm crying. Because this will be the perfect Igni. Oh, it would be just way too good. Please don't play something in there. Play another Behemoth, please. Please don't play it into the first row. Also the Neckers are start consuming now, so... Good! I have now 16 points, 12 points. I could try to get out the force out the Neckers myself. Or I just wait until there are more Neckers out. I don't know. Perfect Igni is now... It's now not set up anymore. How much is this? Like 2 copies, like that. So it means like he has 4, he's 3 out already. I think I'm gonna wait. My perfect Igni is, well, gone anyway. Could get another veteran out. And then later the Battle Maiden for another Harpooner.
Modern Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Seen it all already. and then some.
Still 60 points ahead. He will use the Elder for the Neckers, I guess. It's difficult. I want to ignite the Elder wherever it is. It's like already 10, 15. Well, if it doesn't play it here, I could use it. I think I get out the Battle Maiden now. Get the Whale Harpooner. What do we with the Whale Harpooner? It's just this one here. Oh, I don't have Harpooner out right now. I only have the Skirmisher. Actually, I could get a Skirmisher out. Oh, that's better.
What do you need? Behold the good ass's wrath!
Crack and eat me coolies. Looky here.
This is better play than the... There's the Griffin. Okay. I need to wait with the Ignitor. So let's see. If you... This gets damaged and it's on 8. You put it at this, then it's a 7. Well, the only risk we can do here is just hope and pull out the Necret. Let's see what's happening. Oh, he plays it in front row. Oh, how perfect. It's when we got my Ignite. If you would have played it into this row, it would have been really problematic. Good thing is that I could have destroyed the Neckers, but anyway. It isn't even enough. Wow. I just got the value. Wow. I didn't expect that. I felt like maybe there will be more points coming out, but okay.
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
Oh, fantastic. This is probably the swim deck. Let's see how we fare against that one. Go away, Wolfsbane. We have Svanriga, so we can discard this one, which is good. We have 2 veterans. Coral. Coral is perfect against this deck. We don't have any Freyas, which we need to draw then, hopefully.
Welcome, chosen one.
We get now a Protector. There we go. If I play the veteran right now, he will use the lightning, I guess. But the good thing is that this will survive the lightning, so
Seen it all
let's play it now
already.
and try to get this with the Battle Maiden.
Spally!
Oh yeah, they lost the Dwarf. I forgot. Dwarf and lightning. Now he maybe use lightning here.
Have strength, my love.
Good thing is I can heal it now, which I will do.
The sea provides.
It's basically negating his thunder. Now he's probably going to start with the Ales, buffing up his units. Why does it need to be Monday? What's going on with him? What is he thinking?
The storm is coming.
So that's
Let's
where
enjoy
the
the
ale
weather
comes
while
from.
we still can.
There we go. As we know, like this deck is high on tempo. If I want to get more quick out, I probably need to do it right now. So he can't dry pass.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
This is just for like, the raiders, just for filling purposes. This also gives me a bit of tempo. But the funny thing is, now that he has armor, the Haymaiden won't do damage onto him. When I look at a unit, I often look at other units afterwards, just so he doesn't get what I'm inspecting. I could have like used this way more often, but well, I don't like. The players in this MMR range like, don't do hand reading anyway. So let's get out the veteran. Oh, that was not nice because it staggered it. Oh, because for the armor it didn't stagger it, which is problematic if you would have Scourge. I don't think this deck runs Scourge. Well, he uses Artifact Compression already. We get now the tempo boost from Wolfsbane. So for me the question is, what play? I guess
I swear on my honor.
Sunrigger is tempo wise not bad. I don't have another. I could get Harpooners out of that. Now we have this one in the graveyard, which is good. I can call this one, but I don't want to. I want to keep call for the last round. Question here is, how far does this player want to go? Because I'm already ahead. I'll probably move this Yorf here so his Ale can't trigger. Also have like Battle Maiden to get up more catapults, which makes it easier. It makes it easier for me to draw pre-stresses, which I really need to. Worst case, I decoy Svanrigger. There we go. We out-tempoed him. It's 5 against 5. It's not a bad thing to have. I can dry pass round 2 to actually get a card up. Since I dry pass, I'm gonna keep Yorf, like the protector. I'm not sure about what I should do with this one. Ikni. Well, I have the. I can res a Harpooner to utilize the Igni, but still it's not optimal. Except the protectors go more than 25, which they normally don't. Well, that's shit. Lucas. Okay, that's... At least with Lucas we can get a Freya onto the graveyard and res it. It's gonna be tricky though. I could also use Grimace to apply Fog, which would tick for quite some time. I need to get a Freya out of the board, so he doesn't have Graveyard Steel. He doesn't have Artifact Compression anymore. I'm not sure if he has a second Thunderbolt, so
Admiral and Shay.
Don't have more veterans. So we have the Freya now, that's good. Now we can Let's play the Grimmest for the weather.
That is your brilliant move, truly.
Even if he clears, we would have gotten 3 points. Wow, summoning
Not you
circles.
again.
Well, oh, he's thinking if he should fog instead of clearing. Could also get a bear. I think I need to get a Rapuna out because otherwise my Battle Maiden is worthless. Sadly. Okay. We can let this tick down and then use decoy.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
It's sad that we need to get Harpoon out, but should put it into the fog, but then Igni won't. Which one? It's because then we have a better call target here, or Igni, worst case. I'm really terrified that don't get out the Igni. Good thing is now the Freya will tick down, and we can negate the weather damage with decoy.
Enough.
Okay. The good thing with Vesemir is we could now pull it into the mist as well.
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
So maybe if he buffs up another unit, we can Igni the middle row. We'll see. The only thing I can rest is actually like the skirmisher gives the most value. But I really need some way to get this Igni going. I hope he buffs this row again. Normally he does. Or this deck does, so let's see. Oh, that's good. The question went to Igni. Should we... This won't tick down to 7. It's like 11, 9, 7? 11, 9, 7. It's 3 rounds. It could actually... Could be possible. So... Since it's possible, let's get a skirmisher out. He will probably want to artifact compress this, or... I don't know. I don't know what he will Ifni. He has a beer, which is nice. Beer would be bad for us because then this doesn't tick to 7 down. If you can make this tick down to 7, it would be awesome for, well, Igni reasons. But I guess he wants to go for the ale because it provides him the biggest value. And if he plays Ifni here, he has 3 targets for the ale.
No place in Broccolon.
He hovers our nature's gift. So what is still in there? I think there's only the Asus double cross which is of interest. With Asus double cross he could get a Sage and could get an Ale, which would be the better play if he has Asus double cross. There is Asus double cross, there's the Mercenary.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
And there comes the Sage. Oh, there doesn't come a Sage. Well, that's too bad for him. Oh, but he weather cleared, that's why. I want to wait with decoy one more round, so the Freya takes one more hit of the weather before I clear it. The question is now, should I Igni already? If he ails now... No, it's better Igni now.
Any last words?
Because this will be called. And if this gets buffed for sure. If he uses ail once more, so I deny him that. There we go. There was the Freya tick. Let's quickly use it.
Bow before modern Freya.
Let's get the skirmisher out.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
Now we have another tick of the battle. It would be equal now. But the good thing is we got Coral.
I suppose.
We use Coral to...
In the end.
And there we go, 27 points ahead. And we still haven't lost with the deck. Cool. I played like the Spelly Tale before as well, but I guess like everyone is playing it right now, so it's not that fun anymore. Though it is a very funny deck to play. But I'm really enjoying being able to play Skellige again. After all this Nilfgaard playing, it's really nice to be in Skellige again. Even though it's no Queensguard. Anyway.
Sit at my table
And
and
another King
let's
Bran.
drink.
I've not encountered another Veterans deck
Of
today,
course,
so maybe this is the first one. Freyas are good. Igni I learned to like in the last matches, but there's no veteran, which is very shit. There we go. I could get rid of the Harpooner, but I could also run into Bad Mulligan. Let's see who wins the coin flip. Ace notation. If I get out the veteran right now, he could Lubos it, which would be problematic. Or I could Freya it. So
Stars are all the trophies I need.
let's start with this one. If he goes for Bran now, we maybe follow up with Bran. The question is, when do we want the Wolfsbane to trigger?
I make the laws
Ah,
here.
there's the Lewis. Question is, should I use a Freya just to red it? And the answer is I
Bow
think
before modern Freya.
yes.
Stars are all the trophies I need.
Because it's more tempo and we still have the maidens to play even more of them. Now his Bran will come out.
Of course, friend.
Just one more, sir.
He plays with Ceres. Good to know. I have one more round, I think. Let's still drop Bran.
Mead! For mead!
In this case, we actually need to win the round, or because the carryover will be negated.
Hide your stench.
Maybe he has more carryover if he manages to trigger Ceres in round 2 at the beginning.
I can help you if you wish.
We'll see about it. We'll see about it.
That's it. Good.
And Ceres will come out this round,
Good slopping.
which isn't too bad for us because we still have Wolfsbane.
The mother goddess, she giveth and taketh away.
So we stay in this
Stars
round
are
for
all
now.
the trophies I need.
If he passes now, he would go 2 cards down, which would be quite hardcore. Which I don't want to. So if he passes now, I would need to pass as well, which would mean Wolfsbane triggers at the beginning of the next round. Because I don't want to win 2 cards down. This is good because now Wolfspawn will trigger for sure, which is why I can stay in this round way easily, or more easily. And I can still buff up my veterans.
And then some.
If he now passes, I'll win the round with 1 card down, which is okay for me, because Wolfspan will trigger after his turn. Also, the question for us is, do we want to call Morquark?
Calm yourselves.
Since he locks our Morquark? That's a good question. Huh. But Morquark is... Maybe it denies him some of the Ceres play. Maybe if you call Morquark right now, he may not be able to get Ceres out so easily, at least not in round 2. And his units don't get too high, especially since he does have Wolfsbane.
I can do a great deal more for you.
So now we both without carryover. Well, if you don't count the Ceres at least. And I'm ahead. So you can pass at any time and...
Swords are for wenches. Get yourself an axe.
I could set up a row for... Igni. I would move Ceres here. And then move this one away maybe. Value-wise it's not a good play, but... But the important thing is that I'm ahead, points-wise, so he can pass. If he passes, then a dry pass, and then we're on equal in round 3. It's a tough matchup here. Also, don't have my key cards in my hand. I don't have Svanrige. Sigtriffer I have. But Sigtriffer is not too much worth at the moment. Especially since I don't have any of my silver targets. I also don't have Restore. So now I'm 11 points ahead. Well, behind. I could decoy Battle Maiden. I don't want to decoy Battle Maiden. But if I would, I could get... Oh, you know.
The time for blathering is past!
Oh, that was a shitty move. Damn it. Because now I can't ignore anymore. Ah, damn. Didn't see it. Now I lost my decoy and I can't play Igni. It's a terrible move.
Bow before modern Freya.
Lugos will be bursting with pride.
Guess I need to pass now. Wow, it's because of 3 points, really. I mean, I could get rid of my Igni. Just because it still gives me positive, and I won't use it anymore. So why not use Igni? And then I need to pass. I guess I may have good chances with my because I have higher points, but he has more carryover with Ceres. But his Morkrug is gone, so I don't know. I really have no idea how this will play out.
Thy very name is mercy.
Oh, that's nice. I can live with that. And it's perfect, actually. Now he needs to play a card and then win one card up. How did that work? Wow. That was very lucky. If we make a draw, I'm not unhappy as well. Oh, he really shouldn't have played it. This was a big mistake. This gave me a huge advantage. This basically turned the game around. Oh my god, it's a draw. A tie, I mean. A draw in the first round. That's what I wanted to say. Who's now starting? If I get rid of this, what would I get? I could just triffer it, so it's not bad. I don't have any skirmishers in the graveyard. And I won't get them there anymore, so...
Bow before modern Freya.
Well, let's see who has the better value. He has a hard trouble because he probably doesn't get Ceres out.
I'll take that treasure till you're colored off with it.
Except he has like 3 Freyas and the Sig Triffer. I don't want to Sig Triffer Grimmist. I have so much better rest targets. You know what?
Have you nothing better to do?
I played for the fog. Because tempo is not interesting since it's the last round anyway, so I can play low tempo.
Have you nothing better to do?
Oh, he's eating. Oh, okay, he lost some value there. If he wants to. And I'm probably starting to rest veterans.
We serve her who is virgin, mother and crone.
Seen it all already. And then some.
What do you need?
It depends what his last card is. If he has a call, if he has an Igni. I maybe can play around the Igni.
Calm yourselves.
What does he want? He wants like one of my veterans. Okay. Got one of my veterans. I can still use the harpooner.
Bow before modern Freya.
Seen it all already. And then some.
So value-wise, I'm still ahead, I guess. Oh, that's a good value play.
Modern Freya is
This will be
patient,
hard to counter.
but she
Oh
brooks
shit.
no insult.
Seen it all already.
70
And then
points
some.
is too hard for me. Three, 11. This will be my first lose of today. Or it will be a draw because this ticks. Or it will be a draw.
What do you need?
It may be a draw. We'll see. It's not a draw because it ticks for 2. Woo! So close. Woo! Oh my god, this was close. It was a good decision to play Weather with. Now I don't know his name. Wow. I play it every day. Gremist. There you go. It's a good idea to play Weather with Gremist. I think this is the last game for today. Wow, this was a hype. I've never lost until now. It's only fitting that I lose this last game. If I don't, I'm happy.
Any last words?
But I play against Eridan, so
Mead!
I may
Or me.
lose as well. Let's see. That's good. That's also good. That's, I don't know. This is good against Eridan. Don't need the skirmisher. This is good. Let's risk it. Okay, I think, well, we need a veteran though. Should I risk it or not? We can advance the veteran maybe. Let's start off with Brian.
Of course, friend.
He may want to negate my carryover and destroy my Warkvark. But since I go first, this is quite a good tempo play, and with the Wolfsbane I can maybe, like, because Vetter is such a slow play, I can maybe get ahead. The question here is, if I use Svanrigger right now, that's the only valid play. Kremis, that's good. I don't have Restore so far. Let's get let's get rid of the Armor Smith because we can Reds it anyway and therefore use it against the better. Currently we're playing such a high tempo. If I Reds the Armor Smith right now, he's so much behind that I actually can save pass and probably get 1 or 2 cards out of him. Ooh, gets another low tempo play here. This is 5. If I read my Armor Smith, I get 4, 5, 13. You know what?
Modron Freyr is patient, but she brooks no insult.
Next round I get the... maybe I could actually have passed right now. He should pass now. If he passes now, it would be a smart play. Now I get the... I'm so much ahead, I just need to pass now. If he passes, I'm winning on equal cards, which is not bad. Not good, but also not bad. If he wants to play into this round, I'll get a big advantage. But I really out-tempoed him right now. And maybe now I have the chance to get veterans. Also the good thing is he used 2 vetters. So I out-tempoed him, I drew 2 vetters out of him. This could have been a worse round 1. Oh, he plays into the round. Oh, he goes 2 cards down. That's okay with me, because I also have the Morkvark out. So I can't ride past round 2.
There is no escape.
This is beautiful. I should be able to make this count somehow. It's interesting that he's so keen on winning this round 1.
Hide your stench.
Well, there's the veteran. There is Siegbriefer. Ah, I like it. In this round I need to maybe restore Svanrigger to... Let's go and see what we can get onto the graveyard.
Protect you from all evil.
Not what I wanted. Should get rid of Igni. I don't think I need to. I need it against Eridan. Well, I need to start buffing up my skirmisher now, so I can destroy the radar. This is annoying, but I want to have the Lewis for something else. Or I could actually Lewis it and clear the weather.
Any lost words?
This is his threat weather. Is it though? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so when I clear this, he has no more weather, which is
Not you
nice.
again.
Well, good. That's how you can get another weather. I still have the armor smith, so I could res it.
Behold the goddess's wrath!
Seen it all already. And then some.
This Archspray is just annoying. Oh, actually, it is 3 damage because of the 4 now. Oh, that's hardcore. Should I heal it there or should I just let it die? Or should I decoy it? But I probably need the decoy for Freya. This way we can at least get
We serve her
one
who
tick
is
less.
Bergen, mother and crone.
Maybe negate it a bit at least. Yeah, but he doesn't have another weather. That was not smart. Now I could actually get rid of this and get a skirmisher on my graveyard, which I need anyway.
I make the laws here.
So I'm actually out-tempoing him, even though I'm... Well, which is when does he pass? And does he have a chance in round 3? Let's see. Could also call it and then save my last veteran for round 3. Because Eridan won't get too high units. That's also why I discarded Igni in the first place. Oh, we'll see.
Anything in particular interest you?
That might even be amusing.
So you would give me 1 card down now if it would pass. If it doesn't pass, like... Yeah, there we go.
Scars are all the trophies I need.
Now I'm 1 card up. It's not too bad, but I don't know what he can combo with an Eridan deck in the last round. So there's the last skirmisher. It's better than anything else I have, so let's just play
Let's
it.
not get in the way of me axe.
Okay, he steals my skirmisher. It's not nice. That's a good value.
Looky here.
It hurts.
Bow before modern Freya.
Mayhap you'll gawk at Arcania's marvels too one day.
Still have a decoy. He doesn't kill my Freya now. Oh, he could kill my Freya. But he doesn't because he doesn't know that I have decoy. So that's good.
Modern Freyr is patient,
And
but she brooks no
there we go.
insult.
We have not lost a single game today. This is what they call a successful stream. We made like, I think, nearly 450 MMR. So, nice. Nice, nice, nice. There we go, ranking upwards. And I would say, as a reward, we're now getting our free kegs. Let's open them. And then let's go to work.
Ahoy, hoy, human friend. Shoop, want see what wow inside?
I want to see what wow inside. Show me.
Goody.
Goody. Well. Not so goody though.
Now for more.
Oh, there we go. Shiny. Oh, I don't have shiny. That's good. Oh, that is really nice. Doesn't need her anyway if I want to start Northern Realms. I think Dijkstra I have. Natalis. Johnny Class is still the only one I really need now.
More.
Good. And I think I actually can now craft, if I disband them, like mill them, I think I'm now able to craft 2 golds. Yeah, there we go. So if I look at Northern Realms, no non-leaf gold, there we go. And that's a gold. Okay, don't have Dijkstra. 1, 2, I guess that's it. I only need those 2. Hero maybe. Okay, so I need still 3 golds. Anyway, that was a pretty successful stream. We never lost today. We made 450 MMR. I think maybe this week we can make it up to 4,000 and beyond. If maybe I may manage to get into Pro League end of November, which would be great. So thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, what would you say? Of course, leave a subscribe. It helps me tremendously to grow the channel. If you're on Twitch, feel free to follow me. I'm streaming every day from 7:30 to 10:30 around. And well, make me part of my daily routine, of your daily routine. And see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.